Hello, my name is Mac Fishman and I'm the director for the Frozen Junior Camp, and I wanted to send a video out to all the parents just explaining a couple things with the COVID-19 restrictions and what we are doing overall in our company to be able to accommodate the different groups that are coming in and out. So I'm going to pull up on my computer really quick what I had sent out before, which were the guidelines for rehearsing. Let me get those pulled up. Okay, so the first thing on there is that we don't want to have anybody arrive more than 10 minutes early for the camp because we don't have people to monitor until about 15 minutes before the camp starts. So it's not a good idea to have them just come in that way, especially since we have to check people in with temperature checks. The second thing on there is to remain in your vehicle until a staff member motions for you to enter the building. So we are not really going to do it that way. That was on the original guidelines that we had sent out to you guys, and after working with the cast of Chess, we discovered it was better to actually have people stand in a line outside. So it kind of contradicts what it says in the statement, so that's why I'm letting you guys know. When you get here, just form a line with some spacing in it outside of the front door, and you guys are going to come in the door that has the banner on it. There's a banner that says company member entrance, and that's the door that you will have your children come through. So a staff member will be stationed in that first room to ask a series of questions. And if your child is under 13 we want you to come with them on the first time just so you can hear what the questions are. It's the 4 main questions you're supposed to be asking. Do you have a new worsening cough? That sort of a thing. If we have the parents there to confirm that the kids can understand the questions and accurately answer them after the first time, then you don't have to walk the kid in every single day for camp once you feel comfortable with them being able to answer those questions on their own. So you have to say yes to all of the questions. If there's anything other than yes to the questions, we won't be able to have them come into the building because they all have to do with coronavirus. And we're going to be checking your temperature. We have a temperature gun. Basically, you just point it at a forehead and it tells you exactly what the Fahrenheit is. In my experience that we've been dealing with the coronavirus, when we've been rehearsing Pirates and Chess at night doing the system, and no one has temped in higher than what they should have, which is good. So let's see, the next thing on this list is, oh, by the way, the temperature mark that we'll be turning people away with is 99.3 and above. There's a good point on here saying that parents do not leave until you know that your child has gotten all the way in. So I would say just let the child come in, wait 5 minutes, make sure that they've passed it. Otherwise, we're going to have to call you to come back if there's some kind of issue. One thing you could also do to help us is take your temperature before you come in, just so you have an idea. Yes, I'm not running a temperature, I'm feeling fine. Okay, so we will also be giving hand sanitizer to the children every 30 minutes, and they won't be in control of the actual pumping of it. One of my employees will do that. And so the minute they come in, they're going to get a little bit of the hand sanitizer, and we'll make sure they put it on properly. And then every 30 minutes, it will be given to the kids just to keep it safe in that way. We cannot have any water bottle filling from our drink station. We have a water cooler, but this year, because of coronavirus, you're not supposed to have those open and accessible for people. So what we were asking is we need some water bottles. So we're asking each family if they can to bring in a pack of like Walmart $3 water. They have like 40 packs for $3, and it'll help us be able to have water that the kids can drink. I recommend bringing a refillable water bottle that you can use these plastic ones just to fill up, and then we will be just throwing the old plastic ones away. It just seems like the safest solution, and I had a meeting with my staff yesterday to go over, what's going to be allowed with it and what is not. Let's see. So I just talked about water bottles. So we're going to talk now about masks and social distancing. So my plan is going to be the same as what we've done with chess and pirates. So we start off with people being pretty far away from each other, social distancing, and we have some plexiglass, and people are allowed to wear masks into the building if they would like. It's not going to be required, but all of my staff will be wearing masks unless giving instruction, and then we'll make sure we've got plexiglass to be able to keep the kids safe in that way. But the idea is little by little getting people more comfortable with each other, getting closer, getting closer, getting closer, and we become a herd in that way. So we do have a rule that we don't want to have masks on people while they are singing. So that's kind of the rule that we put in place. When we're doing our blocking, which is like where you're going to stand, we'll put a mask on you. If you want to wear one, you may. And I have some disposable masks here at the Music Theater of Idaho. But when we are getting up on stage to sing and do an actual run of the show or of an act or of a dance number, we don't want to have the masks out there because I need to be able to see the entirety of the faces. We've had great success with this as long as everybody we've had great success because we have not had people come in who are sick. And so it's a very strict policy that if you're sick at all, we don't want you to come. So the next thing on this list are to comply with the health standard. Actors' hair must be pulled back. So it doesn't need to be in a bun necessarily. It could be pulled out of your face. So we do it for two reasons. One, it just, it's easier to see your face when it's pulled back. And the other thing is just a health risks. You're supposed to be neat and tidy and pulled back. Hair about my length is fine. Anything that's to your shoulders needs to be pulled back. All right. If you're picking up a child after rehearsal, please come to the door, but don't enter the building because we have to scan and check everybody in who does come in, and I'm not going to have somebody stationed there past the first 15 minutes of when we have people entering the building. And then the only food or drink that is allowed in the MGI building during this section where we're doing COVID-19 stuff is the water. And then also I'll be providing Otter Pops for the children as well. This is like a cool down snack. And they'll have a choice to choose, if they want to take that or not. But any other food items, unless you have a child who has specific needs, like to take medicine or is diabetic, we would definitely be willing to be flexible on that. So I know this was a long video, but I think that we covered all the information I needed to do. So the camp is starting tomorrow, Wednesday, and we're really excited. And if you have any questions, just respond to this email and I will answer them for you. Thanks so much. Bye.